Once upon a time in a village lived a little red fox. It was so small that it could easily fit in your backpack. And one day this little fox went missing. It didn't show up for dinner. It didn't come back home. And its mother was so worried that she put an ad in the newspaper to find her missing cub. As days turned into weeks, the little fox's mother never lost hope. She continued searching for her son and putting ads in the newspapers. And one day she got a call. Someone had seen her son, but by then he was so dirty and, well, foxy that no one could tell what kind of fox it was. So they just took him to the local animal shelter. The little fox stayed at the shelter for a while, but soon it became the favorite of all the volunteers, because every morning when they came to work, they would hear this little knocking on the door. And when they opened it, there would be a little mouse outside, a tiny mouse holding a little newspaper in its paws. And on the front page of that newspaper, there would always be an ad from the little fox's mother. And the little fox was so ashamed of himself for being captured by the humans and not being able to find his way back home. He would hide under a blanket and the volunteers would try to coax him out by talking to him in sweet voices and giving him treats. But he just wasn't having it. He wanted to go home. He missed his warm bed and his mother's delicious meals. So he waited until one night when someone had forgot to latch the outdoor section of the kennel. The moon was full and all the dogs were asleep, and then he made his move. The little fox took off, ran as fast as his legs could carry him, and even though he was just a little baby fox, he managed to outrun all the dogs that woke up and get away. He ran through the fields and over the hills, and soon he could hear the sound of running water. And when he arrived, oh my, what a sight it was! There, in front of him, was the biggest waterfall he had ever seen, and below the waterfall was a cave, and from inside the cave, he could hear his mother's voice calling out to him. So without wasting any more time, the little fox jumped into the cave, and as he came out on the other side, he found himself in a beautiful forest, and in the distance he could see his house. The little fox was so happy he had finally made it home. And from that day on, whenever the little fox's mother went to sleep, she would leave the back door open so that if her son ever got lost again, he would know that he could always come back home. If you like this story, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.